Hello and welcome to this next part of Danganronpa Another 2. Last time we had a long cutscene of Nikkei basically telling us that everything's fake. No one is probably dead. And that basically...
I voiced one of my favorite monologues.
Yeah. Nikkei showed up and...
I hope that sounds good or I'm gonna cry.
It sounded good.
God bless.
Mikado showed up
I cannot
and
tell
messed
you
up
how
shit.
I cannot tell you how many times I have voiced that monologue, like isolated voicing and then also just voiced playthrough wise. Like I have voiced that monologue several times. I've done it with a few of his monologues. That one I've done a lot.
And I guess now we're gonna continue.
It's investigation time. Because I don't think anyone left for free time really matters at the moment. I think it's better if we investigate, because Sora's severely underleveled for the case that's gonna come up, if I'm honest.
Though, if we use free time, then we can look at the last room.
That's true. Fine, let's go use free time to go look at the last room. And who do you bother?
I mean, wait, I can save, technically.
That's true. That's true.
I can save and we can load after having watched everything.
Yeah. Alright, let's go look at the room.
Let's
Time to go.
Alright, so... Gotta go all the way to the tower and then go all the way to the top floor.
Table tower. Wow.
Hello.
Hi, Mikado, babes! I want to talk to him real quick. Ah, you came to see me after all, Sora. I'm so glad. I accidentally pressed on you. Could you stop talking to me? That's unfair! What's with the fourth wall break? I do not want to talk to Mikado. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Welp.
Alright. Now, investigate the statues in here. Specifically the ones at the back, because I think these are just Monokumas.
Maybe they have crow.
They have crow. It's
They
more
do
likely for
not.
the back ones to have crow.
Yeah, these.
Ah,
Ayame!
Ayame. And of course they have the crow.
Yeah. And then it should be obvious who the one on the left is now after we had the last scene that I just voiced.
Akane, probably. Damaged. Huh.
It is damaged. Can't see it.
Hmm.
So why is the fireplace just chilling there?
Hmm.
You start a fire. Wow.
But why would you do that? There's another
I guess
clock.
you can investigate the clock again? Wow. Yeah.
But
Same
nothing
thing.
new. Nothing new. Was
Yeah.
that everything?
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty.
I guess we don't get to keep the crow, though.
We do not, but we are rich anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So, time to investigate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It only lets you investigate the tower.
Makes sense, I guess.
I investigated the area because this is all I can do. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up.
Wee.
Yay, experience. I need it desperately. And I go back to my room. What?
Nothing happened. Man.
Nothing happened. It's funny because something can trigger there, I guess. His luck thing just didn't kick in. Whatever. And so ends another long and tiresome day. The snowstorm outside doesn't seem like it's gonna end anytime soon, and there isn't any new information from the tower as well. But it's still been just a day since we've learned the truth from Nikkei. The investigation has just started and we have plenty of time. Let's keep this up and do our best tomorrow as well.
Righty.
I guess we go beds.
Sleepy.
Snooze.
I looked out the window before I headed to sleep, black smoke arising from the bottom.
Don't just jump scare me with new dialogue.
I knew it was coming. Come to think of it, I am sleeping on a ship that's been torn to shreds by crashing into the port. Yet there were no signs of smoke inside, nor was the ship inclined at all. I guess from these signs, the virtual world story might not be as far-fetched at all, huh? Even after this proof that the crazy scenery before me could be in a virtual world, the fatigue that I felt was undoubtedly real caused me to still have doubts about that theory. As my thoughts were still struggling amongst these inner conflicts, my drowsy mind slowly drifts away. But alas, that was not the last night we slept on the monocruise, in the comfy bed of the monocruise.
Really? Where do you... In the Tower of Babel?
That's why I was like, we'll see if we get to that back room.
Fatigue has been restored by 1.
Whoa, what time is it right now? I forgot that there was no morning announcement anymore, with Monochrome having gone haywire. I didn't oversleep. I guess getting up this early somehow became a habit. I should wash myself and head to the diner, though.
Whee! Let's go. No one on their way?
Where's everybody? Is everybody downstairs eating?
Probably.
Are we eating? The eats.
There's some of the lads. Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sora. Did you sleep well?
Kinda. How about you?
Yeah, so. I honestly thought I wouldn't, considering outside state of this ship. But the insides were perfectly fine, so I kinda dozed off peacefully.
Only the polygons on the outside model of the monocruise would have been damaged. Virtual space inside the ship is a totally different story.
I see. If it's really the truth, then this is one heck of a VR tech.
Could anyone explain to me what he said, please?
Where are the others?
Shobai and Teria aren't usually here anyways. Mikado? I have no idea. And Iroha seems to be in a bad condition again. She said that she would take the food to her room.
Earl is conflicted. She doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
Hurry up and eat, Sora. You're going to need all the strength today, after all.
You're right. Well then, don't mind if I do.
So, Monochrome will be gathering all of us around lunchtime, right?
Him? What for?
You forgot. What do you mean, what for? We talked about this yesterday. We need to pick a random book every single day at the Tower of Babel.
Oh yeah, since the books may contain info about the reset codes, how about we all take a piece of paper and pen with us there?
Huh, the reset codes. I wonder what will happen if we do manage to solve them.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nothing. It's probably useless to even ask.
Hey, what's with the disappointed look?
Then, can you answer?
No. The reset codes and the technical parts were all planned solely by Mikado, so... Hey, I told you a lot of stuff, remember? I did my best to help you all.
Why? Said you didn't? I didn't say you were useless or anything, I just signed just cause. What, you feel guilty or something?
Are you trying to tease me or something? Now that the morning acts from our comedy duo is over, why don't we get moving?
Comedy duo? And with him of all people?
Yeah, because you're both clowns. Anyway. We should investigate by ourselves in the morning, and assuming the announcement is the same time as yesterday, we should gather up and report with our pens and paper then.
Well, technically speaking, we'll all be in the same place anyway, since we're all investigating the tower. I mean, you could just write it down all on one piece of paper, and then try them all out one after another.
Yeah, true. After breakfast, we decided to search mainly the tower, just like we discussed yesterday. Let's see, a pen and paper. I'm not missing anything, right? Alright, let's do our best today.
Whee! More investigation?
Now, what do we do? Yeah.
Yeah. It's time to investigate again.
Yep.
Ow!
I carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. There's nothing fucking here, though. I got more experience,
Whee!
though. I leveled up, bitch! Yay, skill points. I found a thing.
Monies!
I love fucking ad-libbing during investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's funny. Oh, man.
It's hilarious. Papa!
Greetings, comrades. Please gather at the Oracle Room of the Tower of Babel.
Immediately.
We'll be
Very sorry if you're late.
Unsettling.
Yep, that's the point. It's that same event as yesterday. Now that I'm carrying a pen and paper, I should be ready to go straight to the tower. This reminds me, if Nikkei is telling the truth, then Monocro should be an imaginary being inside this virtual world. So does that mean the reason for him acting this weird is because of intervention from outside?
But would Mikado really, like, make Monocro act and look more like Monokuma? That doesn't sound like it.
No, which is why I think Nikkei is lying a lot more than everyone thinks he is. Now that's a smart theory, if I do say so myself. I should probably propose to Nikkei later. I went to the tower amidst the harsh snowstorm.
Ow, it's cold.
You're all here.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Hello, Teria. Show by.
Hello, babe!
I can't yeah, I see him and I get happy. Why is it so quiet in here? I thought having full party members would have made for a much livelier atmosphere. Why is it, I wonder? Why is everyone keeping their mouths shut? Oh, I wonder why that is. Did something happen to you?
Oh, would you shut up, Mikado?
Now, why would you suddenly shout at me? We haven't had an event with this many people for a while. Why don't we let loose for once? Well, personally, I hate this that this tower is prohibiting the use of my magic. Not experiencing the life of a boring normal human being is a refreshing touch. I see that you're
Oh, here?
Oh, he finally opened his mouth.
sorry for the late
Start! Then let's get right
to it.
From now on, you need to assemble here every day to pick one of these books.
We know. You said that yesterday.
When your name is called, just come forward and pick any book. Inside the book Inside the book contains helpful info. If you're lucky, that is.
Why don't you try out your good
Fortune, will ya?
Enough with the explanations. We all know by now. Why are you repeating the same words again?
Mans is glitching.
Yeah.
Once you pick up a book, you can check it only on the spot. After that, you must return it back to the shelf. If you don't,
It will be punishment time!
now let's start with V-001. Come on out and pick your book.
He's not even listening to us.
All his functions have been isolated for the moment. Mans cannot reply to you. Monocro seems to have gone haywire. I see. I guess, well, the... Oh my god. Grammar here. I lost... It sent me. I see.
It is correct, actually. This is programming speak.
Oh, I see. Okay. See, I'm not versed in any of that, so I'm like, ah. I see. I guess the while condition has been stuck in a complete loop.
Yeah, while condition is something where you can say, okay, do this thing while this condition is set. Is true. And what he says is one of the worst things, one of the reasons why you don't really want to always use a while condition is because you can get stuck in a complete loop.
Oh,
And the program will never end.
Oh, I see. Then, of course, it's the same routine again, seeing that I'm the first time as well. Mikado went ahead, picked a book, and returned to his position, same as yesterday. Well, to be honest, this has no use for me.
What do you mean?
Do I really need to answer that? Well then, I hope the best for you. He fucking leaves. I love him.
That brat, you'll see. Once we find clues to escape this place, he'll...
Shobai is smart enough to notice that we know more than him.
Yep, he's like, what the fuck? Shinji, stop your whining and just get your book already.
Okay. Sorry.
I saved Sora.
Yep.
Next is K-003. Forward!
This time, because we all knew the drill, we just simply cut straight to the chase and picked our books. It didn't take long for everything to be over. This was our second meeting, and if there was anything notably different this time, was that we all wrote down the letters we saw in the book. And Shobai, who lingered quite a long time on the books, didn't even take a look at his today.
That makes me think he might already have his reset code.
Could be. So, are we the only ones left? Yeah, double check to see if there was no one at the door.
You all wrote down the letters, right?
It looks like it's a different combination than yesterday.
I thought for sure I picked the one I picked yesterday. But since all the books have the same cover and look the same, I think it's a different one.
Monocro said that it would help us if we were lucky. Perhaps most of it is useless info, and we're supposed to somehow randomly pick the real one among them.
Well, these being the reset codes is still just a theory.
We will soon know if it's true or not. Even if it is luck-based, we have 6 codes in our hands. Even if it has no effect on your own handbook, let's take turns and input all of these one by one.
Yeah, the smart way of doing this. Let's start with the ones they've received. Are we ready? Wait! Wait, what? Why? What would actually happen if we do get it right? It's not the first time Mikado did us dirty, and this may be another trap of his.
We've been through that already. The reward we might get from this outweighs the risk of this being a track. If something happens, then we'll find a way to deal with it. Right now, we are in critical need for info.
If Iroha's ready, then is it alright to start?
Yeah, let's input them.
Let's see. Don't make me do it physically.
The usual reset code screen popped up. Let's see. Now let's input the letters that I wrote down.
Nope. The reset code is incorrect.
Incorrect. It seems like it wasn't the right one.
Same here. Did everyone fail?
Well, I didn't expect us to get it first try. How about we swap codes then?
Like Shinji said, we each inputted the 6 codes one by one into our handbooks. The results were the same. Whoever's code we had entered, the same error message popped up. Nothing happened.
It's not working.
I give up. If you ask me, it would be much more beneficial to search this tower than to bet our luck on something Mikado had prepared.
Oh, darn. I hoped something would have come out of this.
Well, this isn't our only chance. We'll probably be doing this for a while, so let's have another go tomorrow.
Sora's right. And besides, this wasn't our original objective, right? Honestly, I don't have a clue what the reset codes are for. Yeah, this was always a side goal. We should return to our original focus and investigate the tower. Though it would be super suspicious if this library actually had, like, the reset codes when Mikado gave them the option to input reset codes in chapter 3. Like, technically,
Yeah.
if this tower really wasn't planned, then where the fuck would they have gotten the codes then? And, like, unless the books were, like, originally planned to be completely somewhere else. Meh. Weird. We should return to our original focus and investigate the tower.
And let's leave this for now. Be careful not to get spotted by the others in the tower.
I'll get some hot chocolate from the store or something. You guys keep on with your investigation.
Oh, Sora? Could I tag along? I need something to warm myself. Wait, what? Then I'm coming with you. I need, some coffee. Guys. Guys. Don't slack off.
Wow, look who's popular.
It's not funny, Nikkei. Alright, so we'll be right back from the convenience store. So good luck, everyone.
Yep, have a safe trip.
Unfortunately, we didn't gain any new info about the reset codes. As Yoriko said, this wasn't our original goal, so no one was really put down that much. The others seemed okay about it, and our atmosphere was still energetic as before. And that was the end of the book meeting for today, and we three had our ways to the store. However, what we did not expect was that
The ship went under. Oof.
something big was already on its course, and it was already too late to stop it.
Well, well, count me curious.
Though, not as cold as outside, the tower is pretty chilly, don't you think?
Well, we do have some leftover hot packs, but
If we're going to search every little corner, it's best to take a lot of time, so better bring some more. Good call.
right. So what are you doing, Yoriko? Let's leave already. What did you notice?
Yoriko?
What the... what's the matter? Why... Huh?
Is that? Just as we were about to leave for the store, something had stood in the way in front of us.
Welp. No leaving now. There was a reason why there is a food disperser and all that crap here.
Among other things. And that something was the tower's door being blocked with chains and locks.
You gotta be kidding me. How are we supposed to leave this place if it's like this?
Step aside for a bit, Yoriko. Dang it. Didn't move an inch.
It wasn't like this a few moments ago. Who in the world would do something like this?
Me.
Nikkei, what the fuck?
Nope. Nope.
Teria?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Their voices are kind of similar, sorry.
Yeah. It's hard to tell without the accent.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough of the word.
I know. It's hard. It's hard with only one word responsive.
Yeah.
Also, my throat's a little crashed.
What the heck, Teria?
You'll
Why
see.
would you do this?
You'll see. You'll see.
Teria?
Wait, what? You're telling me you're the one who did this? What do you think you're doing? Let us out already! Teria, are you in your Kinjo arc right now? What the hell?
Oh my god. Oh my god, please wait, Rina. Please wait so I can make a joke about that in a second, please. Teria?
Wait, that's not a gun, is it?
Shut up if you want to live. From now on, you will listen to every word I say. If you resist, I will shoot you on the spot.
I triple dog dare you. I don't believe you.
This chapter's about to get a little silly. As does any chapter 4 in the Another series, it gets a little silly.
Apparently. What? Just who do you think you...
I said shut up!
Teria, are you out of your minds? You realize that if you kill us, you will have to get through the class trial, remember?
Who cares? The fact is, I can kill you three right here, right now if I wanted to. Trial or not.
Yeah, right.
Don't believe me? Then who wants to volunteer?
No one was able to speak up after that. He wasn't the Teria we used to know. His eyes were telling the truth. That he could seriously kill someone if he wanted to.
Doubt.
What do you want from us?
Sora!
There's no need for us to risk defying him, and knowing him, he wouldn't do this without any good reason. Let's first hear what he has to say.
Turn your backs and walk towards the stairs. Once you're there, go straight up to the break room at the top.
Break room? Why would you take us?
If you talk back one more goddamn time, I will shoot your brains out on the spot.
I triple dog dare you.
So, Rina, have I ever shared the fun fact with you that Kinjo trained him himself?
Bad idea.
And, since we've been talking about reset codes and things, the theory here is, I don't remember if it's confirmed or not, that, Teria sort of regains some of his memories after seeing the statue of Satsuki and, Haru. So, yeah.
Don't make me say this anymore. Don't make this any more difficult, and just do as I say.
Yes, sir.
We had no idea how or when he got a gun in his hands. As of now, there was no way for us to oppose Teria in this state. We silently walked towards the break room as told.
Oh,
We already
everyone
rounded
else is
everybody
here.
up.
We entered the break room as we were told to. There was Nikkei and the gang waiting for us.
I don't see Shobai.
Yeah. You guys.
Sora, you two?
What's going on right now?
Shobai's not here, but he's alone. So it's probably safe to just leave him out.
Are you trying to avoid murders the same way Kenjo did and failed?
Good observation, Rina.
Teria, I know you're not very smart, but you really don't need to imitate him in this way.
Okay, so the fun fact here is anyone who hasn't played DRA would not have made that connection, but since we have both played, I can talk about it. Yes, he's basically having, like, kind of a mental breakdown, if I'm honest, over the fact of, like, going through this again, and after remembering Haru and Satsuki in this chapter specifically, he's just like, I gotta make sure that doesn't happen again. And what does he fucking latch onto in the most traumatizing chapter of DRA? Kinjo's fucking breakdown.
Of fucking course.
Especially because in canon, he looks up to both Kinjo and Mikaru. So, take that as you will. And since Rei's not here to knock him out of his bullshit, who the fuck do you think he's thinking about right now instead?
Nikkei, you really should have told him all this stuff.
Yeah,
It
that would
probably...
make this too easy, though.
It would have probably prevented this.
It would make this too easy, though.
From now on, you will have to live your lives here.
What? What do you mean?
You will be stuck here in this very break room under my supervision from now on. Don't worry, I will provide you with the proper 3 meals a day, and you can request anything else through your handbooks. The messenger. Except for meal times and special requests, you won't be seeing much of me from now on. With minimal contact with you guys, I will try to find ways to contact the outside world. So until then, you will not be allowed to escape this room whatsoever.
Ah, so everyone can monitor each other and avoid murders that way. I see, I see.
Yep.
That doesn't exactly prevent Shobai from murdering you, Teria.
It's very true. I mean, he does have a gun, but at the same time, yeah.
And also Mikado.
No. His magic's isolated. He can't do anything in this tower.
And yet he's not in the break room.
We don't know that yet. We haven't seen the full room.
Oh. Oh. That would be funny.
You'll see. This is a good scene. Anyway, continuing. Sudden, unexpected, yet outrageous event that had proceeded in front of our eyes. I mean, he was a man with a gun, but even so, what he claims was crazy, even beyond that. So basically, he wanted to...
You're telling me that you're basically imprisoning us in this room indefinitely? Are you kidding me? We're already sick of being stuck on this island because of Mikado, and now you're doing the same thing as him? Oh, I get it. You're a filthy void, aren't you? You're with Mikado. Stupid.
Yeah, she's really stupid. I'm glad you've realized. But I'm glad it's being highlighted now. She's dumb as bricks. Anyway.
Me? A void? Do you really think you're in place to spout such crazy ideas?
Kinjo taught you badly.
We're not even through the scene yet, Rina, please.
What did
We're
he
not
do to you?
Oh, I will tell you so much trivia about that later, but now is not the time.
Man, you ruined a perfectly good boy, you did, Kinjo.
I know.
Look
and
at
Mikado
him.
could only do so much.
Look at him, he's got anxiety.
He's got PTSD, dude.
Man.
I mean, so does Kinjo, to be fair. Kinjo also has PTSD now, but yeah.
He made it worse.
You sure did. Anyway.
Why, Teria? Why would you do such a horrible thing? You must realize that everything I'm doing is all for you. This is to keep everyone alive. I should know better than anyone out here. In these situations, this is the only surefire way to prevent any more casualties.
Teria, no.
Listen, Rina. He has some brain cells, but sometimes he thinks a little too hard, and then they rub against each other the wrong way, and then shit like this happens. He's working his brain cells a little too hard.
This is what he would have done, I'm sure.
What? How can this be something for us in any way? Sure, being together 24 hours will prevent any murders from happening, but we won't be able to accomplish anything.
It doesn't matter what you do or think. Foundation always takes the first priority in saving human lives, no matter the cost. I will protect your lives, even if that's the last thing you make me do.
Good God, Nika, you really should have told him.
And this is the best way to accomplish that. And you don't even need to worry about escaping this place. You just have to wait for the Foundation to come and rescue us.
Are you still on about that?
Just keep this one thing in mind. If you try to defy me or try to escape this room, then I will consider that person as a void or someone who poses potential danger to the group, and I will take care of them myself.
You know, somehow that is even worse than anything Kinjo tried to pull when he was relatively sane.
Teria didn't recover very well from the events of DRA. Let's just say
I can
that.
see that.
He's got some unresolved traumas.
Yeah, he sure does. Yeah.
I mean, the entire cast from DRA does, if I'm honest, but yeah.
And again, Mikado, Queen.
She has a few, but you won't see them till later. It's not nearly like this. The boys did not make out as well as she did. I'll give her that. She's also got the better brains of the three of them. I mean, Kinjo's up there, but like he's been long gone for a while. So,
yeah.
like,
Take care. You don't mean killing them for real, do you?
Oh yes, I will. And for the others for allowing such an act.
You know, if I had to pull shit like this, I would have gone the same route the others did after Kinjo had his big moment in chapter 4. Tie him up, stuff him into a solitary room, and I get to feed him 3 times a day. Then they're no danger anymore. Then they only can be in danger themselves. Every last one of them.
Yeah. I will make everyone pay responsibility and kill every last one of you as well.
Ah, yes, empty threats.
That's how far I will go to preserve the order and peace from now on. So please, I'm doing this to keep you safe. So let's keep it that way.
no one even tried to stand up to him. I mean, the man has a gun. What do you expect them to do? It was beyond the point of insane. No words were going to make sense to him as of now. A few days ago, during the 3rd trial, we had met someone similar, Kanade Otonokoji. Don't compare them, please.
Don't.
No.
No, he does not deserve that. He's just having a moment.
Completely different ballparks.
Oh, yes.
The logic or words had made sense to her, because she was someone who was beyond insane. And talking to Teria right now was like trying to talk to Kanade back then.
Still disagreeing here.
Whatever made him like this right now, no common sense would work against Teria.
Okay, this phrase is fine, but everything else you said I do not agree with. It seems like everyone understood. Good. Believe me, it pains me to do this, but this is the only way to save everyone. I should have done this earlier. If I had, I would have saved more lives. I understand that it will be painful for you guys, but I beg of you to endure it just for a few days. I'll provide you with meals and everything you need till then.
Is there a toilet here?
Oh.
So you're gonna escort everyone one by one when they go and need to do their business, I see.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? But no.
So you need to shit in the corner?
Basically.
Let's just hope that this,
There is a note that I will talk about later after we finish this chapter about that specific detail, and it's really funny.
Oh no.
because of who's behind this. But anyway. Like, who's behind the Tower of Babel, I mean. It's really funny when I get to talk about it, but I can't yet. Oh, and I cannot thank you enough for listening to me. You can trust that I won't let anyone else die anymore.
Oh, you can definitely see Kenjo in him.
Yeah, the fucking contrarian shit where, like, he's countering his own points and going in logic circles. Oh, yeah. The essence of Kinjo is fucking there.
Absolutely.
Even after he left the room, silence among us lingered for quite a while. Just a few moments ago, we had high spirits about investigating this tower. Why did it have to come to this?
Damn it.
It seems he changed the door and it won't budge at all.
Wait, are we seriously trapped in this room for real? Yeah, bad for you, isn't it? It came and went by so suddenly that I just let it happen like that. We need to leave. We have no time to waste right now.
Alright, Yuki, step aside. I'll just use brute force to...
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Huh? Who?
Yeah. Remember when I fucking said he has fan services chapter?
Oh man, you really were stripped, weren't you? Oh my god.
So fun fact, Teria fucking apprehended him, stripped him down, and then chained him up.
Teria, you really are not helping your case and not being shipped with him.
Yeah, why do you think people do? Actually, this is part of the chapter 2 and this. This is why. I personally don't care. Like, I don't like them together. I like him. I like Mikado with other people, but like, it's still fucking funny. They're hilarious. Oh my god, I have to fucking get into character for these lines. Hold on. These are always so funny for me.
Breaking school property is not welcomed in the school environment. So they say. A voice that popped up from the corner of the room. Playful, annoying voice that makes you want to punch the person who made that voice as soon as you hear it.
You like him. Don't start.
Can we get him some clothes?
No. Not for this portion of the chapter anyway. Man's just gonna be stuck in the briefs.
Apparently.
That voice belonged to none other than Mikado, who was roped to one of the pillars half naked.
I think this...
He's got thighs for days though.
He does, but... Yeah, this is almost more than half naked, man.
He's just down to his briefs. He's like... everything else is out, but he's got his briefs on. That's not that bad.
Meh.
Also, the fact that Laneige had to draw this and all the sprites that go along with this is funny to me. Thank you, Laneige. I appreciate it.
He chose it. He wanted to do it.
Oh yeah, it's literally a running joke that Mikado's a... Anyway.
Pervert!
A pervert's me. Oh, how your words hurt my heart, Iroha.
Well, I must say, in this case, it would be Teria who is the pervert.
True, that is... Yep.
There was no need to strip him. Not this far down, at least.
I kind of want to... Okay, I'm gonna dwell on this a little longer, and everyone's gonna have to endure my simping for a hot minute. But personally, I don't think... Like, alright. I think it would have been nicer if you just turned out his pockets, right? He could keep his slacks on, whatever. Just took his shoes, you leave his socks on, that's fine. You just left the shirt open. That'd be easier. Like, you don't have to take the shirt off. Like, you can leave it on and just leave it open. It's alright. Then you can take his tie away, because I guess he can do something with that. But like, for fuck's sake, you didn't have to take everything. I mean, I don't mind it, but fuck. Sounded myself and all my preferences. We're gonna move on.
To be frank, I'm the one who bears many fetishes, but exhibition and bondage? That's going a bit far, even for my tastes.
What the hell is wrong with you? And were you here from the start?
Mikado, you brat. He's probably up to something right now. How? He's chained. What do you mean, Nikkei? He has no magic right now. He is chained and defenseless and vulnerable in front of all of you. You can basically do so much to him right now, and he cannot do shit about it.
Oh boy, there's probably fanfic about that. And fan art.
Now hold on just a moment, everyone. I'm also a victim this time. I, just like you people, have been punched in the gut by Teria. Quite literally, I tell you. By Teria? Explain yourself.
Get ready for the fan service sprites.
Oh
no. So, Teria beat you down, stripped you, and roped you to this pillar.
They are. You're gonna have to deal with these until we get out of.
Even worse somehow than the CG. See
it really
directly in front of you, it makes it so much worse.
It looks so much more suggestive here because you can't see the bottom half. He does have his boxers on still, by the way. I can show that later if you're oh so curious. But like, because of where the text box is, and because of the fucking positioning in like the center, and then also just the back, it looks worse than it should.
Yes.
And I think that's sort of the fucking intent, but it's really funny to me. I'm so glad we reached this scene today. God bless.
Oh. That's correct. Can you see my swollen cheek? He was even holding me at gunpoint while doing that. I guess there's one good thing that came out of all this.
What, you mean the fact that he has no clothes on, Sora? You want to share with the class?
You should phrase yourself clearer if you don't want to be misunderstood while saying this.
Mm-hmm. How could you? And would you please let me go?
Nah, this is entertainment. We'll leave you like this.
Yes. It's hilarious. Why would we ever do that? Oh, this is a fresh change. Why don't you stay like that for the rest of your life?
Do you want to feed him, Nikkei? Because someone's gotta do it. Wait, isn't this a bit odd? If Teria really did beat Mikado up, isn't that against the rules?
Oh, just wait for it. I love this scene.
Oh, you're right. Why isn't he getting punished?
That's because the rules are a bit messed up after what happened to Mono. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, guys, check out the rules tab on your handbooks.
Uh-oh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, the murder thing is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Why is that part messed up?
Anyway.
Hmm.
So now the time frame is
Yeah.
like this is for sleeping outside, and that is the violence rule that has been fuzzed out. These two have to do with the violence rules, I think. But yeah. Yeah, see. Violence rules are adjusted. So you can do whatever the fuck you want at the moment. I think that's all you were supposed to see, but yeah.
What was 16 again?
I forgot what this one was.
Probably something related to chapter 3.
I think so, yeah.
What on earth? Rules tab was glitched out, like there were some critical errors with it.
What's with the screen? Is the handbook broken?
It wasn't like this just a while ago. When did it turn out like this?
I'm not sure of when it happened myself, but something is happening because of this damn tower, I tell you. This tower is causing glitches to Monocro, the handbook, and possibly the whole killing school trip. I can fucking talk, I promise I can. I'm just flustered. So, from what I understand, the ones that aren't glitching out work fine, correct? That's how it is for now. I did try to stop Shinji from breaking down the door, remember? That's the rule number 10 in the handbook, and the rule that should still be active, since that screen is working perfectly fine.
What does he mean by that? I didn't quite catch it yet.
I see. So the rules with screens glitched out aren't being properly implemented right now?
Huh? So, it was possible for something like that to happen?
In retrospect, Teria probably knew about this beforehand. If he is trapping us in here, that means we would have to sleep here, which definitely breaks the rule where we have to sleep in our rooms.
And that rule was glitched out, meaning that it wouldn't cause any problems for us to sleep here tonight.
Which changes literally nothing in this situation. We're still stuck here.
Honestly, I never expected Teria to pull such an axe. You look quite calm despite all this, Mikado. Are you sure your plan will be fine when there's this many discrepancies? Well, I'm sure it'll all work out anyhow.
To think that we're trapped by the likes of this guy makes me feel angry at myself.
If you feel mad, then just hit the lad.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it while he only has his briefs on. That just feels like some kind of foreplay.
To be honest, it might be for him if I'm being completely upfront.
So yeah, after he puts his clothes on, maybe.
He might be fine with it at any time, if I'm honest. At least you're touching him then.
That sounds
so
bad.
fucking touch-starved, you don't understand.
Wait, what?
What is the meaning of this, Nikkei?
I see Nikkei has engaged the foreplay.
Why do you think most of the Korean side ships them? I mean, this entire chapter is just dedicated to like food for those fans. Okay, like it is literally just out and on display.
It sure is. It sure is.
Nikkei?
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been saving up a lot, Mikado. Eat his ass.
Going to kill him at this
Stop! Stop it, Nikkei.
Got it out of your system?
For now.
Wait, are you sure it's okay to do that? What if Mikado was lying and the rules were actually still active?
Nothing's happening, so I guess...
I guess we're still fine.
So the part about the rules being inactive was true.
Mikado, he's fainted. Just forget him. No, look at this. The rules related to the class tri rules are still there. If Mikado somehow dies from this, there's going to be a class tri for him.
Sorry, I got too emotional. I just couldn't control myself after seeing Mikado's defenseless body. Yes, it is fucking worded that way.
Man, screenshot this one. Take it out of context.
This should be my reaction image, actually. Moving on, but that's a reaction image I would use. For me. I will not apologize.
You don't have to.
He's not worth your punches. He's already immobilized anyway. And since his magic doesn't work here, he's no threat to us for now.
Putting Mikado aside, we really need to do something about the situation we're in.
But we still can break school property, so what are we even supposed to do? I don't think there's any secret exits out of this room or whatever. Well, if you can squeeze through the fireplace, you might end up somewhere. But I don't think any one of you is gonna fit.
Guys, let's try to think positively for now.
Bro.
We were going to investigate the tower anyway, right?
And you have plenty of books to stare at now.
Since we're stuck here, let's investigate this room. Look at the number of books here. It would take days to search everything. Let's try to make the best of the situation and search every corner of this room, eh?
Investigate this room? Well, we still can't be stuck here forever. We do need to find a way to escape eventually.
Let's try to persuade Teria.
You could also try to beg Shobai. With money. You would do it. You would try to... If he's getting paid, he would break us out of here.
True.
But no one's thinking of it.
Because no one wants to rely on Shobai, I guess, because they're all fools.
Fools.
Like, he works efficiently, so I don't know why they...
He said that he'll take care of our meals, so he will return to this room and bring them to us. That will be our only chance. We should calmly try to talk our way out.
He didn't seem like someone who we could talk to just now. Are we sure it's safe to even try that?
Teria is a man of many secrets. Like Nikkei said, we shouldn't just naively trust him. But I don't think he's the type of guy to do this without any reason.
I agree. If he was actually someone this crazy, it should have shown during the times we spent together.
If you guys think so, then let's do it. Besides, I don't think we have any other options.
If only he didn't carry a gun.
And it's settled. Teria is probably going to be here by supper time, so until then, let's try to investigate this room. And could someone provide Mikado with some first aid?
What? Why would we ever... Is what I want to say, but you're right. I don't want to do another class trial because of that. Keeping him alive is probably for the best. For my life's sake. I'll try to heal him up somehow.
Talk about doing the opposite of what you want, huh?
Alright, then let's get a move on. Are we the type to be down because of this? I don't think so.
Yuki does.
Despite the outrageous events, we hadn't given up. Rather, it seems like chaos somehow fueled us even more to stay together as a team. A few seemed like they were a bit anxious, but that wasn't enough for us to stop from investigating this place from top to bottom. We all started to investigate the room we were currently trapped in. We were already living a communal life on this island. But to think that our communal space would get shrunken again to a single room. I don't know if this is what the intent Teria had, but ironically, getting to be with one another all day long somehow strengthened our bonds.
Which means you'll grow up. You'll grow used to Mikado then, huh?
It seems like some are investigating while others are resting. I should get moving as well.
So, basically through this whole chapter, we're not gonna really have free time. We're just gonna have these sections of, like, investigating or resting.
Alrighty.
And it's, honestly, the reason for it is because this next trial is kind of pain in the ass when it comes to the minigames. So I feel like it's a way to force the player to level up a little more before reaching the trial, because, if I'm honest, yeah.
Oh boy. During lockdown, you can spend time by either resting on a chair to your left or investigating with a friend. If you investigate, you'll gain experience points and your intimacy with said friend will increase. Alright, by the way, this is the best time to end a part.
Honestly, yeah.
So then, next time we shall start our solitary time in the solitary room with our friends?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Guess we'll see what happens then. So yeah, until then, goodbye.
Bye.